Peggy 16. Peggy 16.
You call, I answer. Pushing you on the scene. Man, come on, I'm ready to go. Calculated. Time to play. You gonna keep me waiting, babe? Such a lovely face.
one of us is allowed to do the killing.
Welcome back. It's Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. As we get into week 9, we've got 2 big matches, a run back of one of our closest ever matches at the first half of the season, and a top of the table clash between 2 of the favorites. It's all kicking off today here at Street Fighter League. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to Street Fighter League. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Logan Sama. Every week here, we see 24 of the best players that we have collected from the 4 corners of this beautiful continent that is Europe. Fight it out amongst teams of 4 for dominance in Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. We've got 2 great matches for you today. The first match is a run back of one of our tightest ever matches so far this league, and also a breakout match for one of the teams that really started showing that they were able to perform far above expectations. Our second match is a real top of the table clash, a run back again of a match that we saw in week 2, and some of our strongest international caliber players showing that they can rely on their teammates when it really counts. We'll tell you more about that shortly, but to tell you more about exactly how Street Fighter League works, let me throw it to my 2 co-commentators in F-Word and Jammers to explain this brand new look format for Street Fighter League.
And welcome to episode 9, an exciting episode. Great fixtures coming up. It's going to be amazing. But first and foremost, we have to refresh everybody's memory, recap you guys on how things run here for Street Fighter League EU. F-Word, you know what to do.
It's me? Oh, gladly. Okay, so matches are played in a home versus away, 3 versus 3 format, whereby which the away team will be revealing their player order and the character they'll be choosing for the first battle. The home side then has the opportunity to counterpick match by match who they'll play against that previously revealed squad. Now, what do they get as a reward? Game 1 and Game 2 are played in a best of 3 format, worth 10 points each. And then Game 3, usually the decider, played in a best of 5 format, worth 20 points. If the teams are tied when they get to that stage, we go to an extra game, a Game 4, essentially a tiebreaker in a best of 1 format. And boy, oh boy, have we seen some of those as this season has commenced. Only worth 5 points, but still, every little counts. And what happens after that, James?
Well, points account for seeding. And with seeding, when you go to the semi-finals, the people on the lower end of the seeding, 3rd and 4th place, will be put on the away side, having that disadvantage of exposure, and then they'll be having to get counterpicked by the home side. But then in the finals, the top 2 teams will be facing each other up to 3 times, where the team from the lower seed will start on the away side again. And for each set, sides will be swapped. So you will get the chance to play on the home team and try and get the advantage. But yes, there are 75,000 euros on the line awarded to the top 2 teams for Street Fighter League EU. And the first place team will be going and qualify for the World Championships, where they'll be going up against SFL US's best team, as well as Street Fighter League Japan's top team there. So it's going to be fantastic stuff. But you know what? Hang on. It doesn't stop here. We got to look at this leaderboard, F-Word. It's looking juicy.
Listen, man, it is one hell of a season we've got in our hands. If you look at games played, matches played, you have BMS with 5 matches played, 145 points. But also Mouse, only 15 points away with 5 matches played. 00 Nation, a valiant performance from them to keep themselves in contention here for a top place finish, but they are one game down in terms of amount of matches played. But this week is so important because GO, as you can see there towards the bottom, just 10 points away from Reason Gaming, and they lost to them last time they played. Now, of course, Reason Gaming were at home that time, I believe. Now they're going to be away. Guarantee Luffy won't be going up against MQS. And also, we got the other match at the top of the table with BMS going up against Mouse. I mean, this is going to be super exciting. Mouse winning that one 30-10 last time they played.
Runbacks upon runbacks. People are looking for their revenge here in this important fixture, but it's going to be fantastic indeed. And I mean, at one point, we all thought that Team Reason were the underdogs. Now they're the team that, you know, get points in every set outside of one.
Just so consistent. They've kept, look, they're not high up the table, but they've kept themselves right in this fight. So for those of you who don't know, it's the top 4 that qualify, as Jammers mentioned earlier. So Reason are well in here, and it's a team they've beaten before. If they can repeat history here, they could leapfrog Team GO and really start to solidify their place in the playoffs.
Well, let's hand it back to Logan to give Reason Gaming their introduction. Take it away, Logan.
Thanks very much, guys. Of course, match 1, Reason Gaming here looking to repeat their shock victory against Team GO in week 1. It was the closest of close matches, going straight down to the extra game in which Shivs managed to pull it out. And it really saw the emergence of Soundboy as a force. He opened last time. Will he be in the anchor now that Team Reason are in the away position here in the return leg? Let's find out a little bit more as we welcome our teams here. Let's start off with our away team, Reason Gaming. Taking the place on the away stand here, and that means they're going to have to put themselves up for counter picking. They got all of the counter picks right last time when they played in the home end against Team GO, but that's all switched round now in the return leg of this in Street Fighter League, the second half of the season. Let's welcome in our second team in the home end. It's Team GO. Luffy, Junior Leo, Akainu, and Valmaster take their positions in the home end. And here we go. It is going to be the second time we have seen these two teams go against each other. As I said, the first match that we saw in week 1 was 20-25 in favor of Reason. But Reason were in the home side. They were able to counterpick. They did excellently in terms of putting their players out. They're going to have to put their players forward this time from the away side. So the big news is, which 3 players are we going to see and which characters are they going to be starting out with? The only people that can bring us that news is Jammers and F-Word, so I'll throw it over to them so we can get straight into the action.
You can predict absolutely nothing in this season of Street Fighter 5 EU Street Fighter League. I mean, you're going to see here the order they're going to put out. You would think it's going to be in favor of Team GO no matter what, but it's not. And you saw the headphones, as you called out. It is one step later, stepping in second place there. You're going to have MQS as number 1 there with Fang. One step later, second with Karin. And then Soundboy playing anchor, which I think, as long as there's no Dalsim or Menat in the squad, makes absolute sense. Talk to me, Jammers. I see you already thinking out loud.
Right, so Luffy's avoided MQS in that first game.
Guaranteed.
That's probably a statement.
100%.
He might go up against One Step Layered. I think they're trying to draw out Valmaster for the first of 3.
But Valmaster's very confident against Karin.
That is
so
true.
So maybe Luffy will go anchor here, is what I'm thinking, right?
Well, I did speak to Soundboy earlier. I said, are you ready for Luffy? He said, well, I'm ready for anyone. Remember, he doesn't fear anyone.
We don't doubt it. We've seen it.
It's all good here for Team Reason. Yes, they had to expose themselves. But yeah, if MQS was playing, Luffy's like, yep, not fighting you, because obviously last time he didn't have that luxury.
Listen, Luffy's a gambling man, but he's all about the W, you know, and he knows that it's a losing matchup. The way MQS plays just gets under his skin. He can't quite handle it, and he doesn't like the matchup. So I don't think he's going to put himself in against that one. Will we see? I think Valmaster's going to be kept for one step there. That's my guess. Will we see a Kainu or Junior Leo in game one? That's what I think the question is. I could be wrong. That's what I think the question is.
Okay, no, that's an extra theory to put in the works there and find out. But you know what? We can keep talking amongst ourselves as we hand it back to Logan to find out who we're going up against MQS in game one.
Thanks very much, Jammers. I'm here with MQS, who's ready and raring to go. You put yourself forward first here. What's the thinking behind this tactic?
Well, I'm not calling out Luke.
Call him out.
I'm not calling him out. I have a lot of respect for he's a great guy. I've got a lot of respect for him.
Yes, but call him out.
No, stop.
You said you had his scalp on your wall earlier in the season.
I did.
Where is it now? Did you leave it in the hotel?
Yes, I did.
With your captain's armband?
With my captain's armband.
You're not on disciplinary then?
Not.
You haven't been stripped of your captaincy. You're still there. You've been put forward as number one. Who do you want to play first game?
I know who I'd like to play first game.
Who is it? Say his name.
Any of them.
Any of them. He'll take any of them, but we know who he means. Right, Team GO, who are you going to be sending forward first in game number one? And Akainu steps up. Here we go. Akainu. Now, last time we saw you play, you refused to do the Shoto Mirror match, and you left your Dan behind and pulled out Guile. Who is it that you're going to be using in this match?
Today, I'm going to use Guile.
He's going to use Guile again. All right, you're locked in. What's your thinking behind picking Guile in this matchup?
Oh no, it's simple. Last week, MQS asked to play against me, so his dream come true, and here I am.
Here you are. Let's get set up, sir. Get set down. Get set up.
Man after my own heart.
Exactly. I love it. It's heating up with the second half of the season, and this is when it really gets tense. It is Reason Gaming's MQS with Fang up against Akainu of Team GO, who has locked in with Guile. I'm going to throw it over to F-Word and Jammers to call the action of game one.
Listen, man, you know the saying, if you don't ask, you don't get. No matter how long you have to wait. And
I forgot that he even said that. I kind of took that personally. He was like, oh, you want to call me out when I'm not playing? All right, you want this? You want this smoke?
Right.
You got it. But MQS's reaction tells me he's not afraid of the matchup. He's more than happy to play. And look, I've had mixed feedback from MQS and Vega Patch on this matchup. I don't think I agree with either of them. I think it's very fightable. I mean, Vega Patch told me it's a horrible matchup. It's almost unwinnable. It's 7-3. Really? I mean, I don't agree, you know, but we'll see. Obviously, I kind of does feel there's some kind of advantage here. It can't just be pride while he's picked him. 50% win rate so far, 10 points earned for his team. That was with Guile. That was with the hard counter pick against MDZ Jimmy's last week. So we'll see what he can do now versus
let's not
MQS.
forget. Let's not forget. It's a case where he has fun with Dan. Can't use Dan in half these matchups because Guile just gets the job done. He's more solid. He's more efficient. MQS. I felt he was just going to call out the entire team. Obviously, we're just let him fight Luffy so we could see Luffy's probably not beat him again. But it's I like he's trying to goad them into making a wrong team decision.
I mean, he didn't. He cowered it out. He could have said Luffy's name, but I don't think it would have worked. Luffy's a smart guy. He knows that Soundboy is on fire here. I think Luffy will either keep himself or Valmaster for the Soundboy match.
Also, in recent memory, I can't recollect if these guys have actually played in competitive CPT.
I think he said they haven't played in. That's why he wants to play him. Yeah, well, I think that's what he said, if I remember.
Well, this was before the pandemic.
I mean, this is like
way.
7 weeks ago, so
yeah, I don't even know if they bump into each other in rank, to be honest, in CFN. But all right, start things off here. So he's going with B-skill 1B trigger 1.
Checking that dash. Gets the micro walk into the fierce. Plaza de Plaza into the pro.
Oh, nice trade.
Ready. Dash forward on the wake up straight away.
Yeah, I really want to see a kind of response because he does fight Vega Patch in his CPTs for their French CPT Portugal online, but it's a different style and more offense, so you might have to be forced to use V-reversal. So
nice, guaranteed sweep, well punished. Well, not a guaranteed sweep, but just stick out anyway.
Well, apparently he tried to justify that against Crimson.
Hold on, teleport, he's going to get a conversion here.
Flash
wow,
kick.
Rago flash kick. To the corner you go.
Yeah, that was a good flash kick, actually. Ooh.
Oh, pressure here, the dashing buttons.
Played it safe with the meaty
Big
jab.
jump in.
No cancel.
Oh my
big.
days, it's gonna cost him.
Wait, yeah,
I asked him, why were you getting hit by teleport setup so much against Mr. Crimson in that best of one? He said, I believe in my wake up buttons, and well, standing by that belief there.
Yeah, because people think he's actually going to delay tech or like do a delayed backdash or something. He just wakes up button immediately.
Oh, he had the counter hit there. Could have gone into medium. Not paying attention to his opens. Watch, wakes up with a command dash.
With EX Sonic Boom there from Akainu. Just pushing away at the moment. He hasn't got the life lead.
Nice space in.
Yeah. Oh, a good reaction.
Yeah, he let go of it early because he was in sweep range. Wasn't the right time to counter crouch. Nice, gets the sweep. This is a great sequence there from Akainu. I thought I might, look, he's not the type to do it, but I could have sworn I felt a teabag come in there.
It looked like it, but you know what? Akainu has to be just as stubborn as MQS is on Wake Up. Just keep applying meaties. If he escapes, let him escape. But make sure you have the life lead before that situation happens, you know?
Great pressure, he's just holding back now. He's not dealing with this well.
Straight.
Everything working right now for Akainu. Oh, wow, he's getting hit by everything. He's gonna get stunned.
Oh,
Does he get his anti-air?
EX Sonic Boom, he's got to do it. He wants to keep the stun up. Nah, no, it's too late now.
Yeah, he's scared to do anything. Okay, gets the activation, surprise teleport into the sweep activate.
It's away, and the Nishikyu, the potent version.
Snap for flash kick, doesn't come. Nice answer.
Forgot that does that. Reversal again.
That great health is huge. Nice. Underneath.
Oh, Roundhouse is the choice after a reversal.
Just missed. And he's out of the corner. Massive escape there. Didn't stick and block. Didn't have the meter to teleport. Good block, good punish.
Hang on a minute. There's still flash kick there. V-break is blocked.
Oh, he has to try to run away.
Watch out for the flash kick. He
backdash. Oh, so that. EX connects MQS.
Oh.
Taking the first battle here against Akainu. He asked for the matchup. He got the matchup, and he's demonstrating why he wanted it. Akainu's got to be scratching his head there. It looked like it was in his favor, but it just went wrong at the most important moment.
And he slipped through his fingers there. It was literally just a pixel. And he done all the right things. He used the threat of the flash kick to backdash, to V-shift into the break. I think the V-shift break was the wrong choice. Because the thing is, in a -2 situation before when he blocked the V-reversal, what did MQS do? He did hard kick. And you put yourself at another -2 situation. And he's like, well, we'll just try again.
And he didn't read it. He didn't read it. He did it again. This time he caught him.
Boy, okay.
Listen, that's great play from MQS. He has kept himself in it, handled the pressure there. At one point, he was falling apart. He was just getting hit by everything. Wow. Slowed it down, didn't get stunned, got his composure back, and brought it all the way back. So listen, Reason, honestly, you cannot count these guys out. They've been so consistently good this season.
All right, there's the Sobak kick there. Dashes in, stops the Centrifugal Carrot Crouch.
Wow. Oh, wasn't ready for the cross-up.
All right, there you go, walking away. Lovely Sobak.
Again, gets underneath a button from Carl. Got to be careful what you press.
For a break, and the backdash there. Also, it's the backwards Sobak kick.
Oh, wow. That did not work out for MQS. Tried to chase him down. Now he's going to find himself cornered with projectiles coming in his way.
He's got to walk away.
Nice V-reversal, though. I think that was a good choice. Yeah. I don't know why he released that there. Too far away. Got hit by the EX.
Forward throw. V-trigger's about to come about.
That jumping
here.
worked.
Wow.
Oh, he choked.
In a minute.
Feeling the heat a little bit here. Oh, you know what side it was on?
Hang
Gets
on
the
a minute.
micro walk.
Where's the activation? Where's the V-trigger? He needs to pop out the V-trigger. And yeah, he couldn't.
Whoa!
Dude.
He didn't know what was going on. What happened to Akainu? That's the worst decision possible.
Dude, he literally could activate V-trigger, freeze time, and make a decision from that point. But well, his head was in the clouds somewhere or something. I don't know.
Oh my days! Random sweeps, Rago sweeps working here.
Oh,
I tried it again. Come on.
Is he going to justify this afterwards?
No, he's trying to end it. He's trying to end the whole thing. MQS is going in MQS mode here, and he's lost some health, but he's got him cornered.
Sweet trade, we'll take it. Look at this projectile.
Oh, nice reaction.
Projectiles are being littered all over the screen. Can't keep up.
Oh, the anti-air doesn't work.
That jump fierce. It's a slow jump.
Oh, he actually ate the carpet, the throw whiff, and he's got himself out of the corner as a result.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, wow. That would have been terrible for Akainu. Again, he just whiffs like crazy. Doesn't respect me.
What did I tell you before? He says he believes in his button. I said, look, be as stubborn as he is. Make sure you have the life lead. Meet him. It's going to work. Guaranteed it's going to work.
He tried to overwhelm Akainu there. It didn't work, but I appreciate the attempt.
Look, he's doing it again. Nice V-break. Go puts out the V skill, jumps away. EX Sonic Boom may be coming. There it is.
Nice, and he evades that poison completely. Nice anti-air. Yeah, V-break. Gets himself out of that scenario. The anti-air does work this time. He walks forward a tiny bit just to make sure.
Watch out for the sweep. Yeah,
Ooh,
he tried to sweep. Drop it there. No anti-air.
Let's jump in. Tick throw.
Wait. Like the patience.
Oh, that misses. Oh, big miss again. Tries desperately to activate. The jump in doesn't pay off. This is a great situation for Akainu. Chuck in the plasma. Guess what? That jump in. Here's the activation.
Where's the
Jab.
activation from Akainu? He needs a boom activate.
Oh no, that's gonna hurt.
Poor choice there from Akainu, and he still waits though. We're still waiting for
Yeah,
our
he's so
first
scared of the
flash
flash kick.
kick. Oh, he did jab this time.
Yeah, another view reversal. Still got another bar.
Nice bait. Lovely
Oh,
bait.
great play from Akainu. Evaded the EX sleeve, jumped over, got his opportunity, went straight for the target combo, which has had a 100% hit rate so far, by the way.
Yeah.
Apart from the raw overhead, which he blocked earlier. But when done in target combo, it's hit every time. So great adjustment. Pulls it back. Could have been nervy, could have fallen apart there, Jammers, but he didn't.
He literally tried to like tantalize him or tease him into doing a EX Satoja there because he dashed in and he did so bad. And I was like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get him to burn the bar. But yeah, managed to close it out there. Again, I'm loving the rally of adaptation these guys are doing, exchanging blows. I still don't agree with half of these sweeps MQS is doing, or at least the attempt. But you know what? Where
Listen,
gets
man,
you,
if you play Fang, you got to sweep. Listen, I've seen them all do it.
it's a fast sweep.
I've seen them all do it. It's got to be the furthest reaching sweep in the game, right? I mean,
Well, I think Giles sweeps one frame faster, and they're both
no
double
furthest
hitting.
reaching, not
furthest reaching.
speed. It's just, it just goes so far.
That's
So I
true.
get it. But yeah, I agree. Don't make a habit. Oh my God, don't make a habit of it. I mean, look, if there's a time to do it early in the round when it's not going to cost you everything.
Well, he might do it again in a couple of seconds. I don't know.
Oh my days,
Is it?
Jammers.
You know, Femi, you can comment this by yourself.
Oh, that worked out.
Nice, so
Nice,
bad.
like
He's
that.
stopping it before the hard kick actually comes out.
Okay, that's when you do a sweep, when it can be protected. Try to jump in, doesn't work out. V-break.
There you go, lovely. Negated the Ryu
Big,
big though.
oh, the hurt box extended by the fierce punch. Maybe could have pressed another button to get over that. It was almost a perfectly timed jump in. Again, a kind of just closing ground there to anti-air reliably. Again, I think he tried to anti-air, didn't he? Got counter hit.
The bad habits of MQS are coming out
That
now.
was not an opportunity to anti-air. The teleport wasn't early enough. And we have game point here to Akainu. Are they going to get their revenge on Team Reason? This will be a great start towards doing it.
Looking good here. Nice trade. He knows this matchup, man. He's been practicing it. EX Sonic Boom again. Getting the lead in the neutral here. Akainu is
Oh, missed his whiff punish.
good. That was maximum punish there until he missed the cancel onto
Wow, the
Toja.
sweep
and,
hits.
well,
Nice jump. Didn't get his anti-air, wasn't ready.
slides out. Look
He
at this
knew he was looking for that. So ready for it. Oh, that's so bad. So beautifully placed. Activation.
block.
Well,
Be
reversal.
well.
This is a huge life lead now.
He needs to build the bar for EX Sonic Boom. That's what he needs, and he'll close it out like that probably. Let's find out.
Throw connects. He's got the X though.
He might
Look
do
up
it
throw
again.
again.
He might do it again. Watch out for the EX
Nice
Boom.
reversal.
Watch out for the
No
EX
help
Boom.
there.
Oh, he waits. The patience.
Oh. No! He tried to.
Wow, he tried to anticipate a Sonic Boom, but his
It
flash
didn't
kick came
come.
instead. And he actually used it in the very correct way because it would have stopped the flight as well because
Yeah,
of this
it
huge
goes so high.
upwards hitbox there. Ask and you shall receive. I want to fight you, Akainu. There you have it. And you lost 10 points. Unfortunate there for Team Reason. Absolute delight there
Oh,
for
jammers.
Team GO. And they have, again, it was pretty similar to what happened last time. They acquired the points because, again, it could be the exact same result at the end of this match here. It could be 25-20 to whoever wins, but Reason not off to a good start here.
No, but still a lot to play for. Only 10 points between these two in this match. 110 points at the start for Team Geo and 100 points for Reason. So, you know, they're 10 points away now, 120 points for Geo, but still very much in it. Now, this is where it actually gets a bit more difficult, if you ask me. They're putting one step layered on with the carrying, assuming that that's going to make it difficult for these guys to pick who they bring on to face him. It will not be Junior Leo. I'm sure it will either be Valmaster or Luffy. My guess is Valmaster.
Yeah, Valmaster can play in this middle match or the anchor. I just feel who's trying to... I just felt Soundboy would be the more tempting one because the longest set, but then again, like some of the other players here in the league have surprised Valmaster in that.
Do you think Luffy would want to avoid Soundboy in the anchor match?
I think he can take his chances there, but then it gets a bit difficult. But anyway, you know what? One step later is going to be stepping up to the podium, but who is going to be his opponent from Team GO? Logan, let's find out.
Thanks very much, Jammers. I'm here with One Step Layered stepping in. We didn't see you in the first time you teams faced off in week 1, but you're here now. What's the thinking behind this strategy, putting you forward instead of Shivs this time round?
Just give Shivs a break. He's already done a lot. It's my time to shine.
So not anything in terms of like the character matchups in particular, it's just rotating the squad?
Yeah, I'd say that. There's a little strategy, but mostly rotating.
All right, don't want to give away, keeping your cards close to your chest. I respect it. I respect it. A lot of people have been spilling the beans here when I put the microphone in front of them. Let's get Team Geo to spill who their player is going to be, and it is Valmaster stepping up. Thank you very much. Chun-Li?
Yep.
Yep, I have to ask every time. You know what it is. We've got to confirm so it can be on the screen down there for the people at home. Last time round, you played Shivs and Manat. You're going up against Karen now. I'm sure that's a matchup you're very, very comfortable in.
Yeah, I play a lot with Killzu. I feel strong against this matchup, but Karin is scary because it's Karin, so...
She's still carrying, even with the nerfs. She is definitely still carrying, and One Step Layered, very dangerous as well. Let's see how you get on. Stepping up, Akainu obviously already put you in the lead. Let's see if you can continue that. One Step Layered, you can take your seat and get set up as well. It is game 2 here in our first match of week 9, and we have got One Step Layered locked in with the Karin. Valmaster has been sent up to counter with the Chun-Li. We didn't see this pairing in the first match between these two teams. Jammers, Femi, what do you think about this?
I like it for Team Geo. It's a good choice. It's who I would have put on if I was on that team. Plays the matchup a ton, confident in the matchup. Has been a fantastic player for his team this season so far, Valmaster. So it makes sense. Whereas on the flip side, One Step Layered, he got the win the last time he played, but he looked a little shaky the first time he played. Can he get the cobwebs out and perform to his maximum potential to make this a real close set here?
Well, here's hoping it is a first to 2, and I quote, as Valmaster said, Karen is Karen, but she's still Karen. And I think that's the best way to describe our eloquent blonde.
Listen, whether you know the matchup or not, you know, if she's got 2 bars, you're 2 guesses away from potentially dying. So
good luck.
Yeah, say no more. You're always in with a chance when you hit like a tank, and for that tiny frame, she sure does hit like one hell of a tank. And One Step Layered knows this. I mean, look at that win rate for Valmaster. What a task One Step Layered has on his hands to try and stop this 80% win rate, 60 points earned for his team so far. Ever so reliable, keeping them in it. But despite that, you know, a 50% win rate for One Step Layered, he's not played as much. He's got the 10 points. Despite that consistent play there from Valmaster, it's still only 10 points between these guys before the set started. Now 20 points with that 10-point win that came in the last game. I mean, it's all to play for. Very important for Team Geo to get out of this kind of back and forth with Reason on the table. They're sitting 4th at the moment, and start making an attack in the second half of the season for the first place. I mean, the exciting thing about this Street Fighter League Jammers is there's only a small amount of points. What is it? 35 points between 4th and 1st. So Team Geo are very much in with a chance to still come first as well.
I think, again, one of the biggest questions for me is One Step Layered's matchup experience against Chun-Li outside of Valmaster, because he is the best Chun-Li we have in the European region. And, of course, the only other Chun-Li you're going to ask for games is TKR, which is on Team BMS. Outside of that, you might get a few online here and there, but I don't know how confident he is. The spacing. Optimal punishes is fine because we all got optimal punishes, especially at this late stage in Street Fighter V's lifespan. But like Valmaster said, he said, you know what, I practice with Killzu. Killzu gets very upset about the matchup because it's very difficult in the neutral because of the buttons. And I remember Pax told me about this years ago. It's like Chun-Li wins the neutral, but Karen gets the better reward. That's one of the biggest things about it. We did see One Step Layered meditating with his headphones earlier. He's trying to be staying in the zone. And if he can pull out this surprise result here, F-word, we may be looking at, you know, maybe a second win here against them for Team Reason.
Listen, man, it'll be a huge result if he can pull this off. This is a match that not only gets them 10 points, brings them back to within 10 points of qualification.
Yes,
if they can get this, right? Because obviously with that first loss, they're now 20 points away from the qualification spot. That precious 4th place. So it's a big match, but it's a massive ask, of course, going up against one of the best performers on Team Geo and one of the most consistent performers in France and in EU in general.
Yeah, look, you saw the disparity in their like win-loss percentages there when we put the stats on screen for you guys. Now, there won't be any character swaps. It's going to be a straight 1st to 2 with the First Lady of Fighting Games against the Exquisite Blonde. Let's see what One Step Layered's got as anti-Chun-Li tech, and it was already a bad start.
Yeah, nice confirm there with punish from Valmaster to start.
Yeah, when Valmaster's comfortable with his spacing in a matchup, like, you have to definitely be worried.
Nice whiff punish there.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, he misses his command dash. That's not a good sign. No
Cancel
punish
there.
on that.
Yeah, that was a big punish.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
The fake behind and then the stay in front into a shimmy. So many layers.
Stayed in front and the
Oh,
V-shift.
what a punish. So ready for the V-shift. Into the activation. Oh, what did he press there?
I think he tried to do a special step or a roundhouse, something. He
Oh,
tried
that's
to
strange.
move forward.
Oh, really strange choice there from one step. Should have just taken his time.
And Valmaster didn't look impressed by that.
Yeah, a ton of damage as a result. He was very much in that round until that moment.
Oh yeah, heavy trigger one juggle? That was crazy. Yeah, he's been practicing this. Especially
Jeez,
those
someone has
whip
been playing the
punches.
matchup.
Yeah. Alright, dashes in.
That wasn't plus, yeah, wasn't high enough. Low enough, sorry.
Gets a French up with Orochi. Good button check there from Valmaster. Using the crouching fierce as well. I don't know how one step later is going to find a clean, big damaging hit.
Oh, no cancel. Had the double jab.
They just walk in back and forward trying to find that range. It looks like trying to whip punish like stand fierce, but Hardkit's going to punch you in the face if you're not careful. Right, he's spending all the bars. Okay.
Oh, just anticipates the shimmy straight into the crouch medium.
No, he got hit. That could have been the round there, Edward.
Oh, hesitation there from one step layer, pressing buttons at the wrong time. And Valmaster with a very, very convincing first battle takes that one over one step layered.
I think it's just been very textbook mistakes, really. You just literally said it in the previous sentence. It's just been, outside of a spacing issue, it's just been pressing buttons at the wrong time. And unfortunately, against someone as optimal as Valmaster with Chun-Li, pressing buttons at the wrong time, he's salivating at the mouth. Have you seen his counter hit combos?
Yeah, and we mentioned the equalizer, like you said, in the olden days, I think, you know, of Pax talking about carrying Chun-Li. He was absolutely right, but that's changed now, I think, with the Hasanshu, V-skill, and that crouch fierce cancel, she gets pretty reasonable reward. Obviously not the same level as Karin's, but she hits pretty hard. So that neutral game where Karin's taking more hits than Chun-Li, it adds up. And Karin does not have the health, by the way, as well. Worth mentioning. So
yeah, I actually believe Chun-Li's got slightly more, maybe 50 hit points more vitality than Karin does. But again, like you said, everything's significantly changed, especially Chun-Li being one of the best characters, in my personal opinion, one of the best characters in the game right now. But yes, all eyes are on one step layered. How is he going to adjust? What has MQS told him, or Soundboy? Maybe they just told him to calm down. Maybe they said, look, you need to rethink your approach. Try not to whiff as many buttons. That's what Valmaster's looking for. But it's very difficult, man. Very difficult.
a few times it looked like the string was over from Valmaster, and just a strange choice of button from quite far away from the one step layered, and it get clattered. So just needs to chill out, not be scared to go back to neutral.
You see uncharacteristic jumps. Both of them got anti-air,
Nice
and
delay.
again, pressing buttons at the wrong time.
Well, that was a throw stagger at least. Again, another throw stagger. He's found his sweet spot, hasn't he? Instant overhead for the stun. And Valmaster is running away with this now. That should be enough. Beautiful execution, not a meter needed. Optimized finish, and it is now game point Valmaster. Team Geo in the driver's seat, jammers.
That was so quick. Such a fantastic round there from Valmaster. And a whiff punish again.
Such a beautiful whiff punish. Wake up buttons. Gets his hit. Didn't want to switch sides there. Chose to keep the meter.
Yeah, he just hasn't really had a chance to play.
Oh, that's a nice option. I like that. Don't be whiffing hard kicks against me.
Done.
Oh, missed his counter hit. Has to save himself.
First time that's happened. He shifted to the break.
That worked out.
He shifted to not the break
no button
again.
this time.
Get chased down here.
Oh, got hit though. That's gonna hurt. And the corner carry.
He has to just block it. He
just
has
block
to
it out,
block
just
it
block it
out.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't. Big jump in. Huge damage coming now.
Oh, he spent everything, and he's going to activate the trigger and send Valmaster straight to the corner. One light throw will do it.
Oh, it worked out.
Wow.
He got away with that. That shouldn't work.
It shouldn't work, but you know what? Some people might call that genius because Valmaster would have tried to punish and check it.
You know what? Sometimes playing another carrying enough can work against you because he definitely just doesn't see such a strategy. Oh, all right, one step. Coming into this set with a beautiful whip punish of his own.
Forward throw, he might be looking at a jump in a minute, but
Oh,
he
big
gets
whip on that sweep. I'm not sure he went for a
again.
sweep there. Great awareness there from Valmaster to be ready for it as well.
Can't be whipping these kick buttons, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Something else.
EX10 it, but the amount of concentration that takes. He's running into them now.
Take the
Delay.
leg jab, yeah,
Like.
fantastic. Watch out for a spinning bird kick. But he
Yeah, that
puts
wasn't a
himself
safe
in the
jump.
corner.
Oh, counter hit. What did he press?
Oh no,
Could
this
have
is
put to
it.
Miss. Still in it, but can't get hit here. One hit and that's the end.
Sweep activate.
He's standing outside the sweep range.
He's waiting for the sweep, yeah.
Just about close enough.
Don't do that. Oh, that's so close.
Oh no, you can't. You cannot. And you actually said the best thing to do is do it raw. But don't whiff it, Jammers. Don't whiff it. Beautiful awareness and readiness from Valmaster. This is a guy that was punishing -2 frame things with a single frame super back in Street Fighter 4. Bread and butter for him to react to something whiffing that from that far away. And he takes the second game for Team Geo. They now move 20 points away. 30 points away from Reason in the leaderboard, climbing their way up that table. And Reason with it all to do here. Got to rely on Soundboy for another week.
Optimal punishes, accurate spacing, ultimately ends with a positive result, taking them 20 points in this match. Right now, we're going to be looking at the scoreboard very shortly because, again, that was just Valmaster exhibiting all his knowledge in the matchup, right? This was fantastic.
It's going great for Team Geo. They're exacting revenge. They lost this set narrowly, 25-20 last time they played Reason, but they have the home advantage this time around, and boy, oh boy, have they made it count. That carrying experience really coming into play. But listen, One Step Led can hold his head up high. He really started coming into that set as it went on. Some beautiful play, but just not enough. A little too late there as Valmaster was able to close it out. Now we have their talisman, very much their talisman. Their informed guy, the guy who blew us all away the last time he played with the victory over Phenom and also the victory in the tiebreak, turning a 20-0 deficit into a 25-20 win. Needs to do the exact same thing again here. One step left, silly me. Soundboy on stage with Logan. Who's it going to be to face him?
Thanks very much, Femi. I'm here once again. It feels like Groundhog Day with Soundboy, who has to step into the breach, 20 points down into game 3. But you're fully up to it, aren't you?
Always, yeah. I'm always willing to play it. Doesn't matter if we're down or we're up, I'll play it. Doesn't matter. It makes no difference to me.
It's the beauty of this format, right? Because you're never actually out until the end of that game 3. You're able to come back regardless of losing the first 2. And here you are. That Cody is looking very, very strong. Are you expecting to see the captain step up?
Well, when Valmaster stepped up, he just looked me dead in my eyes and started smiling because he knew that I thought he was going to do first to 2. So I'm expecting him now for first to 3, 100%.
All right, let's find out who it is that's coming forward for Team Geo. He's already clutching that PS1 pad in his hand. Luffy. So I have to ask you now because I can't assume. Which character are you going to be using here against Soundboy?
I'm going to play my sub, Mika.
Your sub, not your main, Colleen, or your other main, Rose. Your sub, okay, excellent. Can't take this guy seriously. He's such a troll. God bless you. You're in a really commanding position, obviously pushing back up into those playoff positions. We're getting into the last half of the season. How important is it for you to try and get one of those top 2 spots? Because obviously being on the away side is quite the disadvantage.
Of course, it's really important. And the ranking, the leaderboard is so close between each team. Each match is really important now. And I think most teams have to take the risk to gain the 40 points. Yeah.
That's what you're going to be going for now. Soundboy is going to be trying to fight that off. If you guys can get ready, please. Thank you so much. It really does show you what a fine margin it is. Trying to push for that 40-0. The difference between a 40-0 win and a 20-25 win is just one set of first to 3. Such fine margins. Game 3, it's coming up. It's going to be Soundboy with the Cody, and it is going to be Luffy with his sub, Armika, I guess. Let's throw it back over to F-Word and Jammers for the potentially last game, but definitely the 3rd game of this. Almost tripped up there. Back over to F-Word and Jammers.
Well, it's going to be the confident Soundboy against the troll Luffy. I mean, with the confidence that Soundboy exudes in the interviews and just in his gameplay, you'd hope that would help earn the points to kind of equalize this set. But Luffy might just go all guns blazing, F-Word.
Listen, I'm a huge fan of Soundboy. I mean, I was a fan before, but I'm a bigger fan now. I love the way he speaks. I love his attitude towards the game. He takes all the pressure off himself and all the pressure off his team. Happy to carry the weight. And, you know, Logan asked such a tough question. He was like, oh, well, I'm happy to play. Let's get it done, you know? He's enjoying every moment of this, and he's here to do business. Look at that win rate, 84%. When they asked me who the MVP of the season was, of course I said Mr. Crimson, but honorable mention to Soundboy, who has single-handedly I mean, take nothing away from what his team has done. They've won matches too, but towards the second half of that first half of the season, let's say the second quarter, single-handedly kept his team in contention for qualification for this season of Street Fighter League. And he has an opportunity to do the same again, but this time he's up against a former EVO champion. This time he's up against what many regard as historically the #1 player in France. It's a big ask, and he's also got to deal with the dice roll as well.
I feel he's confident in dice rolling. He has a command grab himself that does, you know, 300 stun when perfectly timed. Yes, there's a little bit of pressure on that, but again, I don't know how often Luffy is fighting Cody of Soundboy's caliber, just dealing with the rocks in general. But yeah, it looks like Luffy's going for his third character, Armika. I don't know, his other characters, a bit rusty, but he's going to be bringing out that third one.
Yeah, of course, the one he hasn't even trained it for like weeks, you know, just whipping it out, hoping to catch a Soundboy.
Look, Kane is
by
like, yeah, man, it's all right. You only playing Mika for 2 weeks. It's fine. You got this. Like,
catch him by surprise and a 3 out of 5. Yeah, I mean, geez, yeah, very possible.
Hey, listen, only time will tell. Soundboy looking poised, laser focus. The goal right now is to collect points.
Okay, let's see what happens. All right, here we go, guys. What could be the final game of this match, the rematch? And what a way to exact revenge if Luffy can pull this off. They lost 20-25 narrowly to Reason. First game of the season last time around. This time, they are on the verge of going 40-0, but not if Soundboy can do something about it.
I want to see where Soundboy's mental stack is going to be drifting towards, because again, it might be dropkick. He might have the air-to-air or stand fist. The dive bomb, and it's worked twice.
He's got a lot of options here.
That's just coming. Hold on.
A light kick checking the dive. Oh, he's got answers.
Oh, wow, he's absolutely ready.
I mean, this is a great start, but there is a mix-up involved, and that's all Luffy needs. All that hard work coming to an end very quickly. No, it isn't. It's my turn.
Delayed tech, good information there for Soundboy. Delayed Nadeshko's coming. Good, that's a knockdown. OTG.
He did a quick rise so he gets the OT.
Yeah, we'll take the OTG.
Yeah, happy to go back to neutral. Looks very comfortable in neutral here versus Mika. Not ready for that. Catches the stand medium start up frames with a dash forward. Horrible situation here for Soundboy. Start of a good round. Coming to a horrible end. This is it. Yes, it's going to be the Luffy special. Bet the farm. And of course, he goes for V-skill 2 as well, which is the understandable V-skill. Some Codys prefer V-skill 1 in this matchup just to put that doubt in Mika's head.
Oh, he's swaying. That's better.
Yeah.
There you go. He's
even if she
commit
whiffs
to the
it,
sway.
he gets a punish.
But even so,
of the range.
Yeah, you got to be careful, because if Luffy gets one barn baiter, EXP could probably catch the sway. So we'll see. Double brimstone. Triple? Well, he tried.
Already. I like the jab punish just to make sure, and it's a charged up EX Zong. Oh, that hurts.
Look at that.
Cannot get hit by this like this by Cody. Stun racking up. Good V reversal from Luffy. Keeps himself in this round, but he's in the corner.
The V trigger though.
Tries to jump out. This time the jump back jab does work.
Good choice there from Soundboy, because he can't do a ruffian kick to deal with that, otherwise he'll get punished. Gotta watch out. Anything. Fake drop kick, jump. Yeah, that's good for Luffy.
Yeah, exactly. The comeback factor. Miking up, and he's got the V trigger when he's ready. Staying out of slide range. This Soundboy is aware. Double dash, bro.
Ooh, trying to employ a tactic Luffy normally does.
Oh, he gets opened up on here. It's going to be a 50-50 mix-up.
Is he going to chase down the V-shift, though?
No, he just takes the knockdown.
Yeah, he tried to chase down the V-shift.
Ready.
He tried to chase down the V-shift.
Absolutely ready.
Oh.
Such patient defense there. You could forgive a guy for just doing a panic V-shift. Instead, he waited to see what Luffy was going for. No counter hit there from Luffy. No conversion into a shooting peach.
So far, so good. Sway.
Again, it's a whiff punish. There's nothing you can do about it if it's close enough. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Luffy. It was a great time neutral jump, but the hitbox on that second part quite big. Oh, that works out.
Trying to catch Luffy, do delayed buttons there, but dash up Brimstone gets Luffy started. Goes to the crouching grab.
It's a great change of momentum here from Luffy. That stand short, so broken.
All right, not quite yet. Let's see if he can close the gap with an EX Zonk or something. He needs to get in grab range here, F-Word.
Yeah, he can also play for beautiful awareness from Luffy.
Double dash. Regular grab. Meaty.
Kick activation. Oh, what was that? Oh, back in the corner. This is a great start from Luffy.
Whoa, this could be
Mix-up city.
This could be it. Oh, no, that's it. That's it. Hold on.
Still in there, still in there.
He's going to wait. He's going to wait. That's plus.
Get out of there, John.
He has to do the garbage shoot. Throw the thing. Throw it. Oh, no.
Plus. Ah, he gets it in the end. You cannot sleep on Soundboy. Luffy cannot believe it. Looks good for the picking, was not ready for the 2 EX zongs, didn't have a V reversal, didn't have any health to do an EX shooting peach, had to hold it.
And what did he do? Listen, everybody becomes a victim of this strategy. What did Soundboy do to get started? Dash up, come on, grab.
Listen, man, listen. PC or not, for those of you who are late to the season, we're on PC here. And I'm hearing dashes aren't legit on PC. Are you sure?
Listen, the man on the left said it.
Yeah.
He said, well, he said PC, but he
Still
still
works on PC. We're seeing double dash command grab work on PC.
Man, I love it.
If you're in your opponent's head, you're in your opponent's head. The rest is history.
Nice
Love
chase
that chase.
Right, pressure being applied here. Nice crush counter.
Jeez.
And the follow-up as well. Another
Oh
crush
my
counter.
goodness. Luffy, you got to be careful here.
He shift away back to the neutral. They're really trying to make Luffy just play neutral.
I was going to say throw, yeah. Yeah, nice. Neutral is stacked in Cody's favor, in my opinion.
+5, gets the micro walks throw. He still has V-trigger ready and waiting here, Soundboy. He could try an anti-air with heavy ruffian kick.
Yeah, going to give Miko a taste of her own medicine. One of the few characters with better command grab into command grab Oki.
Right, it should be just above the sun gauge, or just below it.
Well, significantly above right now. Goes for the view reversal. Doesn't want that was a charged up EX Zonk as well. Meter spent, gets away with a dash, love it. Luffy catching Soundboy sleeping. Very clever to dash there, because we saw earlier, anticipated the chase down of the V-trigger, but you got to be concentrating to do a V-shift on something like that. So obviously wasn't looking for the dash there. Luffy mixing it up well. I mean, he has anti-air dropkick with just about every button in his arsenal.
I know. Oh, dash up command grab. He might try to pile on the pressure with this tactic and then change things up very shortly.
Why not Brimstone there? I mean, if you got the command grab.
Just get the extra damage. That's fine.
It's that neutral situation, though, where Soundboy seems to have a huge edge, or where Cody seems to have a huge edge. The dashes are surprising him, though, and it's getting him mileage.
Oh, he didn't set the bar. Yeah, didn't believe.
I think that's the first time he's blocked a drop kick. I think that's the first time.
Let's see if he runs away, though. No V-trigger.
Loving this pressure from Luffy, switches sides.
Yeah, he had to back off. He's got no resources to deal with the microphone, so if Luffy wanted to abuse it, he should be okay.
Oh, too far for the counter confirmed. Again, the dash works. Luffy's getting a lot of mileage from surprise play here.
Oh, standing median kick, just trying to poke away. Still hasn't got decent resources to make anything huge happen.
I'm telling you, man, you stay in dash range, it's going to happen. I think Cody's alive.
No, because you didn't look at it. Yeah, you
mic'd up, didn't you? I keep on forgetting. Like the second time this season, that's got me. Cody's actually got decent health.
You know, they made the V-skill flash just for people like you.
Yes, yes.
And you still don't look at it.
Of course, yes. My bad. Jim Jam, yeah. I'll hold the L on that one. Great play from Luffy, one apiece. We got ourselves a real match, Jammers.
Right. I think Luffy should get
that strategy is really causing problems. Yeah, it's not, of course. What else is she going to do? The neutral looks really good for Cody, especially the way Soundboy's playing.
And the way he's been reacting as well. That plays a big factor in how Luffy changes up his strategies, how you react.
The hurt box reduction on the dash. Big jump, though.
Oh, okay. He's going to go for a reset here. Okay, just applying the pressure. Could have
command grab. No, knocked down and back to the corner you go. Back dash works out. Nice re-reversal.
He might try and grab you shortly.
It wasn't a dash this time. That was beautiful. Feinted the dash with a tiny stummer forward. Made Soundboy think a dash was coming. Went for the media punch. Hit meaty and got the follow-up. Luffy really mixing up his approach here. And he's intercepting the neutral game of Soundboy.
I think that whole first game that Soundboy won is just testing what you can react to. Yeah, see, now it's hard to decide what you're going to react to. That mental stack, man, too powerful. Ooh, he tried a bit of V-shift, I think.
Oh, I'm seeing great adaptation from Luffy here in real time. The way he's been able to avoid buttons.
The audacity on this man. Can he get an activation from a target combo or something?
Oh, he had the crouching short.
Just waits it out here. Lets that stun rapidly deplete there. He's looking for a whiff punish.
Oh, that's going to suck.
In a minute, he has to block it out. Yeah, he's got to
command grab. Oh, he beats both. What?
Okay.
Oh, no, he didn't do the right activation for the guarantee command, did he?
Oh, well.
Too far. Trying to get command of his own.
He should know the distance.
Meaty.
Hang on a minute.
No, you don't, Luffy. Running away with this now. He's found a way. He's created a chink in the armor, and suddenly Soundboy looks penetrable. Suddenly Soundboy can't keep him off him, and he's getting in at will right now, Jammers.
And the thing is, you know what he's done? He's jumped less. He's figured out, okay, cool, you look like you got decent anti-airs, mate. And, you know, dashing still kind of works. Test your reactions. And remember, he said, look, you can't really test my reactions in certain aspects. The non-charge drop kicks are working. Dash up Brimstone will get you at any given point. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, Soundboy's got to find an answer for this dash.
And he's not been able to comfortably use EX Zonk Knuckle or even just play neutral as a whole.
Yeah, and preemptive buttons aren't great against Mika's dash because her hurt box reduces as he moves forward. It's an incredibly good dash. Again, he takes the damage over the Oki.
Yeah, this is it. He's trying to play neutral. He's not trying to be super aggressive and like.
Yeah, there it is. He's ready this time. Luffy lulls him into the idea that he's playing neutral, then stops playing neutral and just dashes in. Soundboy's got to adapt to that. It's been a great strategy so far from Luffy.
I think literally Soundboy should backdash and throw a projectile. See what he does. He ain't gonna do it, but he's charging Zonk. He wanted that level 2, but just waiting here. Yeah, he knows he can do that because Soundboy would have to commit to something very big.
He's looking for the dash now, isn't he? Luffy's so clever. He knows exactly what he's looking for. Takes his mind off it with that drop kick, gets him thinking about something else, then dashes in.
That's it. That's how you set them up, man. Footsies 101.
Yeah, the mind games from Luffy, extremely impressive here. Soundboy, that rock-solid defense, cracking. And again, surprise dashing.
I'm telling you, man, this is why Luffy's mind games are phenomenal.
Man, too good. The way he played that. Soundboy's strategy, you can see what he wants to do. You can see what he's going for. And he nods in acknowledgement here. He's getting bamboozled psychologically right now, the way Luffy's approaching this.
And the thing is, the range that Luffy's standing at as well is Soundboy can't dash and do whatever.
You see that, the button completely whipped there. Oh, Luffy looking to close this out. Soundboy's in big trouble. It is match point here, and Reason Gaming's hopes coming to an unfortunate reset.
Yeah, that's going to be it, because he's going to build the bar from this next pickup.
Yeah, that should be a dead Cody if he does the right combo.
Oh, no, he did the wrong one.
Wait, no, he didn't do that.
Yeah, did the wrong one.
Alive.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's got a trigger.
No, there's not going to be a trigger this round.
Oh, I don't know how he's going to do this. I don't know how he's going to do this. Wake up the Desco. Yeah, wake up the Desco.
That's the block. Plaza de Plaza.
He's got to do another one. He's got to charge. He hasn't got enough time to charge. Yeah. Throw.
This is still a long shot.
Oh, hold on. B-ship's available.
Oh, he should have done it. He should have done light kick into EX.
Watch out. Don't run away.
Oh, he's brought this back. He's still in with contention here.
Watch out for the light kick.
Watch out for the dash.
Dash out crouch light kick could do anything.
There's a dash.
Dash out crouch light kick. He ain't going to jump either. Build the bar. Somehow build the bar. Anything. I don't know.
Team Geo to take this. Oh, he checked it. He checked it. He finally checked the dash. And he keeps Team Reason alive. They're alive, Chappers.
And you know what's crazy? That's what he gambled on to try and close out the entire match here, F-word. But he gets a good start here.
That's his first round in ages, right?
I
He lost 3 or 4 rounds straight
Check.
there.
All
Oh,
right.
it's just
Come
a
on,
repeat of the last round.
Come on, Grab will do it.
Oh, where you going?
Oh, no. Reset. One more chance. What do you got?
Stayed in front. Good block.
Oh, no.
Good block. Get out of there, John.
Oh, no. Yeah, he can't. He's too panicked. He's way too panicked here, Soundboy.
No reversal from Luffy. Yeah, this time he does.
There you go. I mean, anything could happen. It is Luffy.
That is it, Luffy. With the real-time adaptation, this is why this kid is a former EVO champion. This is why this kid is one of the best to ever do it. The way he adjusted his game plan, a Soundboy that looked like an absolute brick wall in game 1 and 2, suddenly started falling apart as Luffy started changing up the strategy, reading his opponent's tendencies, and just finding the chink in the armor and capitalizing to full effect.
And you could see the colossal difference in results, because this is probably what Team Geo expected in the very first episode or the second episode. I can't quite remember what it was, but yeah, they said, look, maybe this is what will happen. But because they had to expose their lineup, Reason did counter them. Because they were the one doing the counter picking, they just like, okay, cool. I reckon maybe the result might have changed if MQS beat Akainu. And that was pretty close as
very
well.
close.
But
Very
then
close.
Valmaster closed things out with his respective game. And then Luffy, again, like you said, you've been watching this man for years when it comes to mind games and such. And it's like, look.
I've been on the receiving end playing him.
And this is it, right? Soundboy is amazing. But then there's just that upper tier of psychological aspects.
It's another layer, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's it.
I urge him to go back and watch that, because there was a lot happening that the naked eye won't see on screen. And when you're in the match, you probably don't even notice stuff. But though I do feel he acknowledged a lot of it, because when he smiled at that round,
He nodded.
he smiled like, okay, I see what you're doing here. You got me. I think Soundboy's intelligent enough to know what happened there and find the adjustments, if any at all, to figure out how to counter that Luffy play. But well done, Luffy. 40-0 victory. That catapults them up the table, but also a massive blow to Reason, taking no points from that match.
Time.
And that keeps them in the bottom 2. And also a huge gap between 5th and 4th now for the first time in the season.
Yeah, indeed. But yes, we're going to hand it over to Logan Summer, and I believe he does have someone down there for an interview. So let's find out what the thoughts are going to be.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Luffy, who managed to close it out for a 40-point victory. Yes, very happy. How is it that you're able to hypnotize people in neutral? What is your secret?
I don't know. I think maybe people will say, yeah, on PC still it doesn't work. But I think it's working, right?
Yeah, I mean, he checked one.
Twice.
Yeah, he checked.
But the fact that he's actually checking the dash, it opened me more option by jumping, by drop kicking.
Yeah,
so
and he used the drop kick so well. Even with the access to his V-School 2 that you can do on reaction, it's still very difficult to react to all of those things at once, and you were able to open him up in the end. It started off a little bit shaky, but you were able to close it out, and I guess that shows your composure. You've been competing at the very, very top level for so long. Obviously, you want to get the wins, but for you, this is not the highest pressure situation. You know, you're still comfortable playing.
Oh, kind of, because now I'm playing as a team. If I lose, my team might lose as well. I think the team tournament for me is what really put me the most pressure.
Yeah, because of the reliance of you as a team unit together.
Yeah,
and of course, your team is your friends as well. You're not just put together as mercenaries pulled from different. You know, you have so much connection with your teams, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, since we are friends, it's not like we are gonna blame someone because he's losing, because we are friends after all, and yeah. So I just want to really show that I'm really reliable when you send me at the third. Obviously not against Crimson, but beside that, I'm a really safe pick when I go for the ace.
Okay, the ace position, I like that. That's a nice term. Congratulations on your victory. A big 40 points pushes you way back up into contention. I'll let you go and celebrate that victory with your teammates. Thank you very much.
Let's celebrate, guys.
Yes. Thank you very much, Luffy. Right, that is our first match of the week. We have got a big one coming up, though, for match 2. Top of the table clash. The winner of this will go into first place. It's very important to maintain that lead, and it is a run back of a match that we saw first in week 2. It's going to be Team BMS flying high, but Mouse hot on their heels. That's coming up on the other side of this short break. It's Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. We'll see you after this short break. Welcome back. We needed that short pause for the cause after that tremendous performance from Team GO. It pushes them up the leaderboard, but how long will there be for? It's not going to be very long, let me tell you that, because we have a top-of-the-table clash coming up. Two of the teams that are in contention for taking this whole season. Up next, BMS flying high. Mouse Esports looking very strong also. We've got Crimson, as yet not defeated, 100% win record. In fact, they've got two players with a 100% win record. Let's not forget Link Excello, even though he's only played one game. Mouse Sports has a very strong squad, though. They're going to be all coming together to try and take down Mr. Crimson's perfect record. Can they do it? Let's find out. At the away end, let's welcome to the arena, Mouse Sports. Problem X, Broski, Shax, and the Four Phils. It's a flip-flop day, so you know Oro is in effect. The team is ready and set up this time in the away end, which means they're going to have to put forward 3 of their players and name their characters in advance in order for BMS to have the counter pick. We didn't see that. This is a reverse of their first meeting in week 2. And they really took advantage of it. Let's see if BMS can take advantage of it this time. Let's welcome them to the arena, led out by Mr. Crimson, Team BMS. Mr. Crimson at the front, big MVP settings. Obviously picking up that first half of the season MVP award. Kills you, TKR, and Link Excello with that exemplary record. Even though he has only played once, he got the job done when it mattered. Both of these teams have those killers in the back line in Shax and Link Excello, ready to unleash as and when they're needed. We're going to find out which players, though, it is going to be from the Team Mouse Sports side. Of course, you can see they are there in the away end. They have to put forward their 3 players first in order and their starting character for each game. So let's find out exactly what that is by throwing it over to F-Word and Jammers with the reveal.
Thank you very much, Logan. A gigantic fixture here. 2 of the biggest titans in the European region for Street Fighter 5 right now. They'll be clashing potentially once more, but the teams here, again, they're gunning for top spot. There's a lot of
Problem
prize
anchor.
money
Yeah,
on
I
the
knew it.
line.
And we said it. Problem anchoring with Alex. We said that might be the call. That's what he's gone for. They're going to slap 4 Phils on first with that trusty Folk. Counter pick this, they're saying. And then Broski sitting in the middle with Oro. Interesting that Shax isn't on the lineup, but I must say a very strong lineup indeed. What do you think of this, Jammers?
2 hypotheticals. The first 2 games is to draw out Crimson, or Crimson will avoid Problem and go for the first 2 games because Dowson does well against both, or he'll say, I'll beat you in a 3 out of 5 as well. That's how I see this.
I think Crimson's got to take that match on. I mean, he beat him already in the matchup for 10 points. I think Problem would have looked at that as, oh, you don't want to play me in a first to 3? You're avoiding it, you know? We'll see now what happens if Mr. Crimson decides he's going to play that anchor match. I mean, he's been anchor every single match, I believe, except for the one against these guys. And it's the one match that they lost as well. So probably makes sense to just take that challenge and give us all some entertainment here and get us a Problem X versus Crimson match.
I'll tell you another interesting thing as well. It's where would you put Kills You here? Because I think it's too big of a responsibility for Problem X.
He had a really bad time against 4 Phils last time.
Maybe Broski might be this time round. But hey, do you know what? We've got to take it over to Logan Sama and see who's going to be going up against the 4 Phils in game 1.
I'm calling TKR.
4 Phils again opening up. The pressure is on you to start properly. You've obviously put Problem X there in the last spot, trying to goad Crimson into an unfavorable matchup for the 20-point game. The whole squad is there. It could be any of them facing you. Who do you think it is going to be put out to face your foul?
I think it's probably going to be TKR here. Yeah, I think it's going to be TKO.
And how do you feel about that? Because obviously, the only way really to get Falk experience is through you in Europe. So how do you feel about going into TKO?
I feel confident about going into TKO. Yeah.
Wicked, glad to hear that. Let's see if you can start off strong here for Mouse. Let's find out if it is TKR coming down. Oh, no. And a very interesting pick. So talk me through this, Mr. Crimson. Firstly, I need to ask you, which is your character?
Dalsim.
It is Dalsim, so that is confirmed. So you've come out first. You're not going into that Problem X first to 3 game for 20 points. You come out early. What is your thought process here?
Like I said, it's not a one main team, so I believe fully in my teammates. Right now, our goal is to stay on the top of the leaderboard, so it's to keep those points. Falk Dalsim is a pretty hard matchup for Falk, one of the hardest of Falk, probably the hardest. So I am confident in this game, even if 4Fields is an exceptional player, so I don't want to underestimate it. But in my opinion, it's the best way to take safe points, if I can say that like that.
It makes sense. It's an intelligent decision. You're looking to just accrue as many points and stay as high up because, as we know, that home seeding is very important as we approach the playoffs, of course. So let's get set up. It's you with Dalsim. The 4Fields will be running that Falk that we know and love. This is game 1, the big match here today. Well, they're all big matches, but this is very important. Top of the table clash. It is Mouse Sports, the 4Fields with Falk going up against BMS's Mr. Crimson, the unbeatable Mr. Crimson with Dalsim. Let's see if he can maintain that record or if the 4Fields can come back in this uphill matchup. Throw it over to you guys. Jammers and F-Word, what do you think?
I didn't see it coming, Logan. I did not see it coming. I honestly thought he'd take the bait and put the team on his shoulders against Problem X. Who goes up against Problem now? Probably kills you. That's going to be an interesting one. I mean, Problem can run Alex in that. He's very comfortable versus carrying with Alex. We've seen him versus Punk. We've seen him versus others. He can also do it with Bison from his experience. So very brave choice, but I like what he's saying. He's basically saying, we can lose this. If we get the first 10 points, that's still, I mean, right now they are 15 points away from Mouse. They win this, which is what they're expecting to happen because this is very uphill for Falk. They end up 25 points away from Mouse. They maintain their top spot. If they can win another one before that anchor match, they're 35 points away from Mouse. And they don't have to play Mouse again, which he's already said is the team they worry most about. It's actually quite a smart strategy, Jammers, and you partially called it.
Yeah, I don't think like Crimson, he's one of the best players in the world, but I'm like, hang on. If I take my chances to avoid their best player and just get quote-unquote guaranteed 10 points, especially against 4Fields or Broski, and one of them was going to be playing in this lineup anyway. You need 3 players. It's mandatory, right? I'd go and take my guaranteed 10 points there, or my chances in that situation. And like you said, he's got the utmost faith. I love this, like, you know, this positivity about him. He says, I have the faith in my teammates to be able to anchor and carry the bigger responsibility in big fixtures like this. And 4Fields ain't going with any of his secondaries. He's going to ride it out. He dislikes this matchup to the nth degree. He doesn't like it. I'm telling you.
I mean, when people say Dalsim, when a select handful of people say Dalsim is top 1 in the game, if that is based on lopsided matchups in your favor versus matchups that you don't lose too heavily, the argument has legs, because Luke doesn't batter characters quite as badly as Dalsim does. Now, I don't think this match is as bad as some of the other Dalsim ones, but it is most certainly an uphill match for 4Fields. But if there's any Falk in the world that can get it done, Jammers, it's going to be the 4Fields.
So he pressed stand hard punch at the start, charging the Psycho shot. Keep jumping. I like this. Couldn't do the mine out.
Oh, wow. What are you pressing?
That's stunned, not yet. I slide under.
What a slide. There was a count hit. Wasn't guaranteed.
All right, there's a neutral jump there. Gets anti.
That was perfectly spaced.
Can't do crouch fist against that. It's way too late.
Nice choice. The V shift into the EX. Auto correcting the side.
Good V break. He's trying to activate. Watch out for the slide. Nice throw.
Oh, what a sequence there from the 4Fields. Beautiful use of V break. Beautiful use of V shift on the teleport.
Yeah. And do you know what? I like that he done the double downward hard kick because Crimson was fixated on trying to activate, so he wasn't looking about anything else.
Oh, confirms. He's having a hard time getting going here. Monsieur Crimson. Good chase though.
There.
Yeah, take that little damage to escape. Another good jump in.
Trying to catch a delay tech there with the hard kick. Maybe it might be missing.
Oh, that was a mistake.
I think he wanted to chase the limb.
Yeah, that was cool, yeah.
All right, where's the mine? Not in range yet. He's trying to keep in range so he doesn't summon the mine arbitrarily. Yoga burner.
Great activation there.
Here comes the jump.
Yeah, happy to take that to get his activation on. Oh, nice evasion. Don't try and anti-air me. Still has one more.
Stays in front and the slide. That was guaranteed to work. There's a jump. It's going to hit.
Oh,
it's going to
get away. This is great play from 4Fields. The Bird is taking his first battle.
Good jump there from Fields to avoid the low.
Slide,
And now the
that's gonna
slide.
hurt.
It's not dead
Guess
yet.
what game? It's an overhead. It was so obvious, but yet he wasn't ready. And Mr. Crimson gets himself that route to keep him in this first battle.
Damn, the way he's been maneuvering the shots and how 4Fields has been able to hand this has been fantastic. But Mr. Crimson just 2 steps ahead currently.
Great use of the slide again from Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, can't use Anvil there. Which being applied, chase down. That was a clean punish. What's he going to do though? Delay tech? Yes.
Nice check. Look at the stun here. Has the V reversal. And the jab into the flame. Catches him every time. Catches him high there.
Block on the Gale.
Nice, ready for that drill.
Guaranteed answer. He's out of there. Activate. Get the knockdown.
So many plus frames incoming here. He has the V reversal.
Watch out for the jump.
Here comes another projectile.
That's why he's floating.
Yeah, he's staying close. Doesn't want to give up the range.
That could have been it. He cancelled it. Oh, hold on. He's still got a chance here, F-Word.
Oh, what? You what? You what, mate?
Oh,
C'est quoi?
Okay.
C'est quoi ça? What was that?
Well, you seem more surprised than he did. Okay.
Caught the limb, I think it was there from Dowsim as he teleported to the other side. And 4Fields, I mean, you're seeing the things that he has to mitigate in this matchup and navigate around. Can't be too predictable with his approach, but he has some aerial variations. He has some options to bait Dowsim into, and he's used them quite well in that first battle, hasn't he?
This is going to be hard to do, and it's kind of programmed into your mind. It's going to sound very stupid. He needs to try and stop anti-airing. When Falk jumps, try and slide under. Depending on the slide he does, because he could put himself in even more danger, but... Good
wow,
catapult.
he's done it again. That is definitely intentional. Throws Dowsim off.
Takes the throw himself.
Missed his meaty. He hasn't missed that once this season. Maybe first sign of nerves there from Mr. Crimson, but this round going well.
Jumps
Doesn't
out.
fall for it. Slide is a genuine answer.
Stun's coming up.
What a round from Mr. Crimson. What a reply. Wow.
Forward throw there, back throw there from Mr. Crimson without losing too much health in the process. Now we're looking at 4Fields, and he dashed in for a round start this time round, but gets a catapult knockdown. Again, really looking to jump. Yeah. Nice. Wow. That's a big change in this matchup, by the way, especially if it catches extended limbs. You can do that on whip as well. Wow.
Oh, no, didn't. He wanted to keep the corner.
Big Psycho Schneider.
Oh, nice timing on that fierce.
Big damage
incoming, and corner carry jammers.
Oh, he ran away. That's going to be stunned. The stun.
Oh, my days. You cannot make these mistakes against Volk. And it is now game point. Volk and the 4Fields for Mouse.
I don't know if you noticed, the majority of matches Mr. Crimson's played, yes, he hasn't lost yet, but every time he blocks a light, he's doing something. The vast majority
He's been very active. That worked out. Baited the slide with a neutral jump. The mind games, jammers. Nice choice. That's going to hurt big time. Yes, he does it. Goes in. Oh, doesn't punish the V shift.
He's got to be careful with those dive kicks there, F-Word.
Oh, nice again, the catapult. Oh, this is very tense.
Good.
4Fields looking so good here. Jumps out again, escapes that poor slide. Doesn't get fully punished, though.
Hang on a minute. Jump in.
Oh, just about in time. V-shift. Anti-air again. He's all over the place.
He'll jump again in a minute. He's going to be stubborn in that aspect, but he hasn't charged the cycle
again,
shot.
The fierce connects. He's got the CA. One mistake is enough to kill here.
Nice pop.
Punches that fireball away. Gets drilled.
No reversal yet.
Another one.
No tech.
Here comes the projectile. Has to watch out for the CA.
Hang on a minute. He could catch him with a raw CA on the limb. He might try that.
Oh, looking for the confirm. Carpet burning her up.
Watch out for the CA. He might try and catch a raw limb. I promise you, 4Fields.
Oh, and a roundhouse connect. Catches him, just takes him forward. Man, Mr. Crimson just about clutching that. His 100% record on the line. 10 points for his team on the line. And of course, his position in this match on the line. He'll be out of there with 0 and leaving his teammates with it all to do. So very important that he got that battle back there, Jammers.
I couldn't help but feel just the way 4Fields was slowly moving around and trying to adjust his spacing. I said the only thing you can do is a 4-frame super. He's just trying to catch a limb raw. And again, that's it. That's the only thing I can see.
Come on, mate. Come on. That's too right. He's got tons of mileage without that so far, though, Jammers. I mean, I see your point. It would have won him the battle, would have won him the game. But look, he's still in this. He's got a game plan that's working. That neutral, that jump forward into the dive kick to bait the slide. I mean, the mind games Beautiful play from both of these guys.
No.
Switching character. That didn't even look like a bad matchup the way he played it.
No, do you know what? If there's anybody who'll tell you from personal experience, it's him. So I can't really fault him for changing. This is a big choice he's making here with Akira because Akira plays neutral with air heavy, standing hard kick, forward hard punch. I don't know if Four Fields has learnt V-Skill 2 because you get a crush counter off a forward hard punch, you get the straight launcher, you do the rival school's air combo.
No, of course, you need that V-Skill 2 for max damage.
He's got EX Uraimon, the elbow.
That's going to be something that's going to play a part, but I've seen this matchup and I honestly think Dalsim does fine in it. I don't think this is a hard counter for Dalsim at all.
I don't know.
I think if anything, Dalsim has the edge. So obviously, if you think Falk is a hard, bad matchup, then I get it. Just that experience he has with Falk. And we've seen the Four Fields over the years mess with a number of secondaries. None of them ever look quite as strong as Falk. But hey, one game, Akira. What V-Skills he gone with?
He's gone with V-Skill 2. Okay, it looks like he's learnt it, but that was a bad start there with the sweep. Look what he does. Yeah, the difficulty is just going to be getting in. Yeah, already. That three-piece there for an anti-air combo.
He's playing well for Mr. Crimson. Stun racking up. He was looking for the insta overhead, didn't come. Nice button.
One reset will do it, yeah.
Oh, he tried to V-shift. Where you going?
Right, here comes
Big
the V-skill.
damage incoming.
Straight to the corner. And you know what? He has to end the combo early to not stun him.
Guess for the round. Guess for the round.
Yeah.
Oh, he was ready.
All right. Watch out for the elbow.
EXF fireball's too obvious. Oh, what? He just runs into it.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What a choice of combo there from Monsieur Crimson. And he gets himself into game point here, Jammers.
He almost got him. Maybe that EXF fireball was too predictable that I saw it.
Right. It was a bit obvious. When you need that one hit, we've seen him do it so many times. Also, it wasn't close enough to make it ambiguous.
Yeah. All right, blocking the Gales right now. He's doing a lot more blocking than he did with Falk. Running away, and
that
wow.
doesn't look good.
Potentia doesn't have that much invincibility. I'm surprised.
That's a shame. That's another key in the matchup we're going to look at, and this is looking very uphill for Four Fields, and the character choice not working out so far. Still in this, still got vision on one more Gesto. Meaty slide, and it's going to be the Gale, and a very comfortable second battle there for Mr. Crimson. The 100% record remains intact. The 10 points secured for his team. The position of first place on the leaderboard very much solidified, and BMS's plan strategy going to plan. So far, so good here.
I cannot wait for the Street Fighter League Capcom website to be updated, because he's just going to skyrocket to the top of the individual players with their win percentages, because this has just been absolutely marvelous display.
I mean, it was 95 points before this, right? So 105 points on his own. Wow. His team accumulated 145 points out of a possible 200. So they did great, but 95 of those were Mr. Crimson alone. So it's not been a one-man team by any feet, like he said. But my goodness, what a performance he's having this season.
Great stat. Obviously, some people may be second-guessing themselves with that choice from Four Fields there, because he's playing that matchup, that bad matchup with Falk pretty well, but he wanted to try and use Daigo or a Nadeshiko like V-Trigger to try and change things around. But the question is now, who is going to be fighting Broski and his Oro in Game 2? Can he salvage 10 points? If they lose that, does Problem bring it back for the 2020 force the tiebreaker? He may be able to force Crimson out in the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Well, I don't see TKR or Link Exilla taking on Problem in the anchor match. So, I mean, it's got to be TKR or Link Exilla that comes on now, because they got to have kills you for Problem. It's obvious, right?
Big responsibility.
Well, we don't know. Logan, you're going to tell us. We've got the players there ready to find out what's happening next.
Thanks very much for me. You'll be happy to know I'm joined here on stage with Broski, and the flip-flops about out again. F-word, I knew there was a reason why when you left your phone on the side, I saw you logged in on Twitter as @Broski's Feet. I knew that account was you, and you've got some more content there. Shame on you, Femi. Broski, it's going to be Oro. You're locked in as always. We know it's not going to be any different. Here, we're getting into the latter stages of the season. It's so important to get that high seeding. You want to be top 1, 2 to get that home seeding, of course. You're currently in the away position, so you've had to be put forward. The Oro matchup, you did really well last time you guys faced. How are you expecting this one to go? Who are you expecting to see this time round?
So I don't think TKR wants to run back. I think they actually might put Link Exello forward, because he's got that one game on the board, and I think he's probably feeling quite confident. So I think that's what I'm expecting.
Confidence definitely important. You feeling confident?
Yeah, absolutely.
Always, always. I love that. Hopefully, you're going to see some exciting Tengu in action. Who's it going to be this time round? It is Link Exello looking to keep that up, that 100% record. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Which character?
Nekali.
Nekali, of course, absolutely. 100%. Are we going to see you continue?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I have a Hibuki to back up too. So I'll try with both.
How much experience do you have against Oro is the big question.
I played a little bit against Oro from Valmaster. So I have experience against Oro. I know things.
All right, watch your head. Yeah, watch your head. That's a little bit of advice from me. Sit down. Get ready, get set up. You need to watch those resets, man. I can't wait. I love it. Anytime Oro's on, it's hype for me. I know it's going to be hype for Jammers, and I know F-Word's hype because Broski's got the flip-flops on anyway. There's more content for him, more content for you guys at home. Let's get into game number 2 here. It is Mouse Sports' Broski with the Oro going up against Link Xello, making his second appearance with Nekali. Game 2 underway right now.
Well, there you have it. The 100% record on the line, but the flip-flops are out, and I tell you, that is not a good sign for BMS. I mean, Broski with the flip-flops, no joke.
Was there something you're not telling me that you told Logan?
What's
you
that?
got a Twitter account?
What are you on about? That's not me. Logan, you joker, you at Broski's feet. That's
I knew he was on his phone too often anyway.
What are you talking about?
Boy. Right, yeah, game 2. Game 2, Link Xello stepping up to the plate again. It could change, or it can continue his 100% win ratio here and earn some more points for the team. Or he could get hit with a Tengu scones.
Tengu scones, in the words of Logan a few weeks ago. The Japanese version of an English breakfast.
Snap!
This game has huge implications for this match, right? Already going into this, 15-point gap between Mouse and BMS. With that victory from Mondial Crimson, you now have a 25-point gap between Mouse and BMS. And if Mouse truly feel this is their #1 rival to get that #1 spot, which it is if you look at the games played and the point accumulation, this is their biggest threat to that #1 spot, which they desperately want, then losing this will increase the gap, and also it will put them in a position where they can only get a maximum of 25 points from this set, because then it goes to the tiebreak, even if Problem wins, which may not happen. It also puts them at huge risk of losing 40-0 if kills you can beat Problem. So this is a massive game. Massive game.
Well, it'll be 30-10 because they've already collected points from Mr. Crimson. But yeah, I need to actually ask Broski how he feels about this matchup.
No, I'm talking about if kills you, if Link Xello wins this, it won't be 30-10. There's a chance of it going 40-0.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's true. Yes, possibly. Sorry. Lost my train of thought there.
All right, let's see what happens here. Nice approach there.
Oh, wow,
he
he backdanced or yeah? Did he backdash?
Did he backdash? I thought he just missed it.
Something.
Well, whatever it is, it's worked out for Broski. So good at spacing that.
Another grab.
Might do it again. Yeah, goes to the meaty button this time.
And I respect him picking Minamushi, the V-Skill 2 again. On EB, he just gets countered by V-Skill 1. Doesn't really do anything.
It's a good choice.
Back row.
Goes him out the corner, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, why did he go for that? Trying to press a button afterwards.
Oh, no. What's he going to do? Link Xello. He's good at conditioning people.
Jab.
Comes out.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, can you dash off this? Buttons. Oh, here we go. Guess the game. How many times can you guess right?
Do the whole sequence.
How many times can you guess right?
No, do the whole sequence.
He's going to get CA.
Yeah, just chip him. Yeah,
look how much meter he's getting.
Come on.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
I've watched this long enough.
I wasn't even looking at the meter, Jammers. Bloody hell. I wasn't even looking at the meter. That's so absolutely busted. And Problem X vomits in his mouth and throws it up and then celebrates. Because as he said the other week, even he struggles to celebrate against that level of filth.
Listen.
Amazing play there from Broski.
There's a reason why Problem handpicked Broski himself. It's for situations like this. Be careful when you activate your trigger. Don't punish them.
He definitely didn't know he was dead. I didn't know he was dead. Jammers did, though.
You haven't been hit by Tengu enough.
He didn't get hit.
Right,
oh, wow.
Throw.
Early wake up back throw. He knows he's scared. And again. We're looking for the activation.
Oh, he can convert this. Yeah,
oh,
he can convert this. I don't think a reversal's coming, but delay.
There we go.
What should I do
Good
next?
block.
Watch out for the super. Jump over his head. Good
Great block.
There again. TK.
Oh, Buttons, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
That should be it. What did he try and do? Maybe try to do another walk-up throw. Woke up with a medium, not even with a light. And a great bet there from Link Xello. Broski smelt fear, but there was nothing of the sort in front of him as he woke up with that medium to keep himself in this first battle.
Got the meter advantage though here. A substantial one at that. Broski. Oh, Minamushi, no trade combo.
Looks like a lot of hits done on that Minamushi.
Jump.
Big jump in. This is going to hurt.
Here comes the EX.
To the corner we go.
Good conversion. I love that conversion. Ooh, he's trying to catch him. Maybe throw tech in there.
Great situation for Broski. Big whip punish. That's going to be stun. Okay, a lot of hits. Not gonna be able to kill here. Big damage coming.
He's going to spend the bar, though. He's going to do optimal damage, yeah, and then he's going to try and put him in forward throw back for a range.
Oh, he tried it again.
Hold it.
Activation.
Yeah, he has to hold it.
Nice button. And the EX bogey to take it. Broski doing what Broski does. Getting the first battle here in this crucial second game versus BMS.
Now he's turned his head, Link Excello, as you guys can see on your screen right now. It's probably TKR in that spot. So is he saying, what did you try and do in X situation? Or is he just saying pick your Buki? See how that goes. It means less vitality, more flexible V-trigger, because Fuma Shuriken is one of the most versatile V-triggers in the game.
She has options against Aura. I actually like the matchup.
Yeah.
She has some really good options against him. Of course, she has to hold the mix like everyone else, but that's something you can't avoid regardless. He's going to stay with Nikali.
All right.
It wasn't bad.
Well.
Oh, what a jump.
Do you know what?
Broski's
jumps in Street Fighter 5 are some of the best I've seen. We talk about Phenom's jumps all the time. Broski's got some fantastic jumps as well.
That worked out. Yeah, he has been nailing these jumps.
Okay.
And if he doesn't see a ground pound, he can just do that.
Right, backs away again. Trying to bait him into doing an uppercut anti-air, but Link Excello not taking the bait yet. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Nice punish.
Hold on.
Activation well timed.
See if he can fight his way out the corner. He tried to do the chicken stop out the corner, but...
Oh, that's going to hurt. Guess for game.
Grab.
The delay did that earlier as well. He's going to look to activate. He's kept himself in it.
Here comes the good mouth blast. That was a fantastic mouth blast to stop Broski in his tracks here. But Tengu
Nice
still
approach.
is still
Oh,
there.
he's coming. He predicted it and dashed forward. Great block. Again, back row.
What's the reversal? Oh, he chased it.
Oh, he got it. Double dash.
He's trying to run
Double
away.
dash. No V reversal when you're in V-trigger mode. You got to hold this heat. Broski smelt the fear and he moves into game point.
Well, again, a character like Nikali, that's what makes you even more predictable in the defense, is because of those lack of V-shift defensive options and the V-reversal.
But that round that was going so well suddenly fell apart. But he has defended very well against... Okay, baited that one out. Will he do it again? No, just does back this time. Where you going, says Link Excello.
Oh, no. This is the command grab, no throw bait there.
No anti on the neutral jump either.
Here we go.
Activation.
Good tech there from...
Why does he not respect it? He dashes back and tries to jump or something. But the crash medium's got too much range. Huge damage incoming. Goes for no reset. Just going to take the corner carry and the damage.
He hasn't got trigger yet, but he can do something very audacious
I like
here.
the V-reversal. Actually keeping the V-reversal. What's happened?
No! Wait a minute. Oh, no, he didn't reset.
He's still alive. He didn't wake up.
What a block. What a block.
He did a quick rise. He thought he was dead. He let go of the stick. And then he went for a Hail Mary EX reversal. It wasn't to be. And Broski's tremendous form, I mean an unsung hero so far this season. His tremendous form continues as he exacts revenge there for his team, getting one game back in this crucial set here, Jammers.
Now, I remember I had a small chat with Broski, and I said, you've been letting off a lot of reversals recently. He said, you know what, it's because of a team tournament, and if I fail, I've still got reliable teammates behind me. That's where there's no much more pressure. He said, this is a 1v1 environment. You're not seeing a single one from me. But the fact that he can take those risks and have people just be scared of Oro before it even says round one fight, that's what allows him to kind of be more excessive in these sort of aspects. And it's just great to see. And again, Tengu Scones prevail.
Yeah, I mean, Tengu Scones, man, all day. Fantastic play from Broski. Listen, despite the tremendous defense, I must say, from Link Excello, definitely has some more experience, blocked really well. Didn't matter because Broski was able to pull it off. And now we have the big one, which I believe for the big 20 points now, the gap now is back to 15 points away from top place here is Team Mouse. So, yeah, 155 for BMS and 140 for Team Mouse. This match for the 20 points determines first place. Simple as that.
Oh, damn. Yeah, this match preview is looking absolutely juicy, sublime stuff there. And, of course, we will be going to find out shortly.
What happened?
No, because, again, like we said, we've got Problem X in the anchor position. But, look, BMS could surprise us, or they could go with an obvious pick. Either way, it's a very big job.
Can I make a psychic prediction? I'm going to say, without even looking behind me, that Logan Sama is on stage right now with the mic with Problem X. Am I correct, Logan?
Thanks very much, F-Words. How did you know that I would be here with the person you already knew was going in Game 3? It's the captain. It's the anchor himself, Mr. Problem X. Oh, by the way, I can confirm that you were right. Broski did previously lose a game to Phenom, so it is still Mr. Crimson with the only 100% record. All right, then. Now that we've cleared that up, it's time for you to clear up some points, perhaps, here for your team and move back into first position on the leaderboard. You've gone forward with the Alex. What's the thinking behind that, the put forward?
Well, they got a good roster who can fight me in first to 3. So in case Killsy wants to jump on, and Alex can also fight Dhalsim as well. So it was kind of to cover both.
And of course, you have that first to 3 battles buffer. So if you do need to change, it's not, you know, a one-game situation anyway. So that's a good one for you. Who do you think they're going to send up theoretically?
Well, it's either Killsy or TKR. Matchup-wise, on paper, it should be TKR, at least for the first game, but then you have to worry about the switch. And then Killsy, he's played me a lot more than TKR, and he knows how I play, kind of. So either or, literally, either or. I was hoping to get Crimson in the first to 3, though, but maybe next time.
You said wait for the finals. That is going to be a spicy one if we see it. All right, let's find out then. BMS, can you please send up your player for game 3? It is going to be the young man Killsy. Can you confirm which character you're going to go for?
Mika.
Mika is the pick. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's seen Luffy take me to the casino already. It's going to be one of those, I think. Yeah, I'll just, hopefully I guess right this time.
Killsy, are you much of a... Are you even old enough to legally gamble? How old are you?
What? Excuse me?
How old are you?
20.
20, so in Vegas, no, he's not allowed in the casino. But Mika, how do you feel like you're going to approach this match? Obviously, Luffy and Problem have played so many times in this matchup. You have lots of stuff to at least see and analyze. What's your approach here?
I feel like Mika does well against Bison and Alex, so that's why I pick Mika this time. I feel like he's really good against Karin because he beat a lot of Karin with Alex and he knows very well the matchup. So I'm confident with Mika.
All right, let's see how you get on. Please take your seats and get prepared. Problem X here for Mouse Sports. He is going to be opening up with Alex and Killsy with the Mika pick here in Game 3. Let's throw it over to F-Word and Jammers to call the action. Over to you guys.
Well, unfortunately, Crimson didn't rise up to the challenge of getting that run back in a best of 5. However, he's got Killsy here. It's going to be an interesting set, but I like it. Killsy's actually following suit with what Luffy did. He said, well, if he can do it, surely I can do it as well, right?
This is either extremely smart or partially suicidal just because of Problem's experience in the matchup, but this could be an absolutely genius pick from BMS. The whole time I was thinking, he's put Alex there because it counters Karin and it counters Dhalsim by Problem's own words. He feels Alex has an edge against Dhalsim. So it's taken out 2 of their best characters, best players, best characters. But I didn't factor in the Mika. I just didn't think Killsy would be confident enough with his Mika to go up against Problem's Alex because he doesn't have as much matchup experience as, say, a Luffy. But maybe he does. Maybe he has more experience than we realize, and maybe he's ready.
We shall see. Obviously, Killsy has 3 characters on his belt, but it looks like he's going to try Mika right now. Maybe we could see the 3rd character. He might resort back to Karin. We will see. But again, the track record against Problem X ain't ideal, ain't fantastic.
He's a good Karin Slayer, especially with the Alex. I'll tell you what, though, Problem will be in a pretty advantageous position, despite not being mentally prepared for this particular matchup. You can see the surprise on his face when Mr. Crimson didn't go for the first to 3. He has had a ton of experience in this matchup versus Luffy. A ton. Not just in tournament, but they play a ton online as well.
All right, see. And again, you have to... Oh, wow. Already tried to command grab and Problem X backdash. Gets the power drop. No Oki, though.
Drop kick gets away. Oh, no punish.
Yeah, he could have done jab, flash kick. Oh, flash drop, I should say. Sorry. Blocking away. Straight out of the corner there.
Some of your own medicine there for a lot Problem. Takes the damage.
All right, no Dodesco yet. And a hit confirm into the flash drop. Try to chase down with a lariat, but...
Oh, good bait. Didn't work out, though. Yeah, there's a comeback attempt. No, the trusted crouch medium. Does he know the ranges? Does he understand the positions he needs to occupy to make those incredibly strong Alex normals whiff?
I've got a couple of execution errors as well. Killsy, but gets hit by the Doc Martens. And again, just poking away with slash elbow. Probably looking for that jump or that extra dash. Again, I just don't think he's as brazen as Luffy in certain aspects sometimes, but he hasn't played Problem X as long as Luffy has, just in fighting games in general.
This is already... Oh, he missed his count.
Yeah.
His cancel gets it this time. It's already more elbows in neutral than we saw almost the entire time against Luffy.
SV break there.
Luffy, of course, neutral jumps one for huge damage too.
Poking away right now. He doesn't look comfortable against hard kick, crouching medium kick, or crouching medium punch from Alex right now. Kills you, but that could all turn around.
Oh, again, doesn't punish properly. Not sure he could get the punish on that. Probably could shoot an EX shooting piece, but what do you know? Activation from Problem.
Right.
Standing, watch your toes. Oh, just saying.
His drives him activated. Oh, he almost
no
got
punish
him.
though. Good interception.
Yep.
He's got CA. One hit will do.
Double medium.
But if he gets hit, he might be dead too. Nice
Block.
drop kick, the timing. EX.
Oh, he didn't, yeah, you know, the V skill. Well, he didn't cancel into the DDT either for the first
Yeah,
hit
he would
slash
have
elbow.
to commit, right?
Block.
Ooh. No. Tried to go for the activation. Problem went for the backdash. Down forward heavy whiffed, and then he got the jab cancel. And fairly, I mean, it could have gone either way towards the end. The resource was there, but looked like a fairly uphill experience there for Kills You in that first battle.
Little bit rusty, a little bit shaky there.
A lot of drops.
Yeah.
Some positional unawareness as
Dude,
well.
he drops that medium punch into EX Peach. Right now, when you're doing that, something's wrong. I can tell you that much. But
it's a big gamble there to go for a Mika that's very much a secondary, almost a third. It's going to be carrying. It's going to be carrying, and that's a result for Problem, I feel. Although I've seen him lose this on rare occasions, it's one that he's actually picked up Alex almost specifically for.
All right, and again, like you said, he is the carrying slayer.
Beautiful. That ability to weave and bob, something that other characters don't have.
Yeah,
To make that elbow whiff without even jumping.
This is much better. Much better already.
Yeah,
Better round start.
He looks, regardless of matchups, he looks more comfortable straight away, right?
Yeah. And sometimes you got to go with your gut and what you're comfortable with. I know there's counter picks and horrendous matchups, but go what you're comfortable with. That could have been punished.
Close, yeah, I think could have punished that. Standing short, maybe?
Yeah, into the, because standing short is special cancelable, but
oh, nice. Sammy does punish.
The grab.
A great start to this second battle here. And just as I say that, he gets even better for Kills You. Base out the stand throw, and he takes that first round. A very convincing round there from Kills You. All going well so far.
For sure, indeed. But what is Problem X's response going to be? Round down in this battle too. Just waiting there, just trying to find that ideal range to poke away, but he can't.
Again, the elbow gets clattered. The roundhouse perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Kills You off to a phenomenal start here in this round too. Has Problem cornered. Base out the reversal.
Yeah, good block. All right, that's going to be a guess for game.
Didn't go for it.
Sweep
Situation
activate.
Problem. Tried to back for him. Ready for the tech. Counter hit confirmed.
Here we go. We're looking good here. Kills You.
That's it again.
Yeah. Just goes for the slash elbow, not the commitment, but if you're able to get some sort of conversion, you can go to DDT.
Kills You looking very comfortable so far in this pick. Nice stand medium. Oh, gets caught though.
Right, watch out for the V shift.
Oh, was that delayed? Counter hit. I think that was a delayed EX Rosetta. What a bet. Problem was betting for the V shift there. He did the delayed walk forward towards heavy, expecting Kills You to try and get away. Kills You had other plans though, and he takes that second battle. This is a huge match. I mean, such a small gap between these two. 20 points available. Whoever wins goes top. Puts you in control to win the season, you know, because all you have to do then is win the rest of your matches. Not easy, but puts you in position in the driver's seat. So it's such a big game.
I think a lot of the players have been doing on defense, especially with their reversals. This is a delayed version. That's not easy. That takes a lot of courage and mental fortitude to do that. But it's one apiece right now.
It stays with Alex.
Next.
Kills You playing it very well so far. Oh, big whiff from Problem, not punished.
Swinging for the hills right now. Problem X is.
Nice approach here from Kills You. Gets the knockdown. Tick throw. Base out the stand throw. This is awesome play from Kills You.
Is it going to be just a regular grab and a good tech there for Problem?
Activation.
Right, just walks away.
Oh, didn't confirm. Finally got the crouch medium. Again, he's been cross. Oh, no accident.
DDT, what's the guess going to be now? He stays there.
Again, he goes for it. Buttons though from Kills You. No fear on that plus. And base out the stand throw. And he's got himself another round in this crucial game. Kills You looking so solid right now.
Yeah, what turnaround. Again, his block strings have actually been on point. You know, defensive decisions. Problem can't quite keep up with them just yet. Been winning the neutral as well.
Yeah, he's doing so good in neutral. Oh, that just cursed him there. Problem lands that heavy. Keeps it safe.
Way with punish. And his hard kick usage has been fantastic as well. Powerbomb.
First one of the set.
Another one?
Trying to catch him low. We'll see the activation there from Killzu if he can. Surprises him.
Sleeper holds. Powerbomb.
And again, he sees he's sitting still. He's not trying to get away. Problem goes for the legitimate Oki down this time. He closes that one out.
Well, this is it. That time, the whole time after the Oki situation from DDT and the sleeper hold, he was just taking those grabs.
I think that's his first round versus Carry. Oh, where you going, says Problem. Another grab. He's changing the strategy here. He's going to make him want to run away.
Yeah, well, now he has to make it come to him. Crush counter sweep.
Yeah, nice hit confirmed there. Hit confirming not to activate. That's too close.
Trying to stop the dash. All right, activates V-trigger. There's a tech there from Problem. Hasn't activated his trigger yet. Might be a sweep activate. Well, who'll see?
That's reversal. V-trigger's gone, though.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't want to go too down. Lots of great health. Gets it as well. Big whiff. Walk-up throw doesn't work.
And another
Starting to use the crouch medium. Oh, he gets him again. He's had so much success with that roundhouse. Big damage and corner carry.
No, he's blocked.
It's the wrong bet.
Right,
Alex
is the combo going to kill?
Alex has got the health. He'll survive this.
Oh no, what's it going to be here?
Tech again. He's going to look to activate. Oh, beautiful spacing from Killzu. He goes 2-1 up here. 2 battles to 1 versus Problem X. And I'll tell you, another thing to consider here, I don't think BMS lost to anyone except for Team Mouse. So now, with the opportunity to beat Team Mouse, if they can repeat what they did earlier in the season and beat everyone else, they're finishing first.
They'll be top spot.
Problem needs to win this to take the control out of their hands.
All right, there we go. And look, Killzu is playing.
Another great start from Killzu. Oh, perfectly timed neutral jump as well. Everything working for Killzu.
He's playing with such confidence right now. It is ridiculous. There's the shimmy.
Oh my
it's
days,
going to be the
beautiful
start.
play. Oh, he wants the one hit.
Damn, what blocks here from Problem?
Didn't activate. He does this time. Great defense from Problem. The delay. No, it was reversal this time.
Hang on a minute. No V-shift. There it is.
He's out of there. Killzu making all the right reads. He's playing out of his mind right now.
Let's see if he can keep it up and take this final round in Battle 4.
This puts BMS in pole position. Oh, wow. Bad time to press a button there. Big damage incoming.
Here comes the Oki. What's the choice on Wake Up?
Problem wanted the round. Problem was trying to end that. But Killzu's been one step ahead so often.
It's just those choices, man.
Ooh!
Oh, no.
Oh, lucky that didn't hit.
Again. He's got to stop relying on these buttons, man. Needs to be
He's
careful.
out there. Needs to get out of that corner. Again, how many of those have hit? Until another corner we go. Dash, dash. Trying to end this. Back throw connects. Oh! Killzu with a humongous win for Team BMS. And their emphatic form continues as they exact revenge on Team Mouse. This time it's them who win 30-10, shooting to the top of the table with 175 points and a tremendous gap, more importantly, a tremendous gap over Mouse to get themselves this victory and really set themselves up to go ahead and take the rest of this season if they can win the rest of their matches.
Took on the huge role of playing the main character in this fixture, and he gets the spotlight and emerges victorious there. Killzu. Unfortunate there for Problem X and Team Mouse. The points have been distributed differently this time in this fixture, but you know what? Probably the biggest concern in that match was how many times Problem X got hit by crush counter.
I mean, the
stand hard kick.
And then he changed it up and he started trying to use the medium punch, which he hadn't been using earlier in the set because Karen does have an answer for that. It's almost like Killzu was in his head and he knew he was going to start doing that. Stood at the range where the stand medium can whiff punish into the Tenko. Just so clean from Killzu. One step ahead all the way.
Dude, the defensive choices from him, like, you know, the V-shifts, the wrist send her, delayed wrist send her at one point as well, just being able to firm certain command grabs just to make sure Problem X feels it's okay to command grab and then V-shift and backdash away when it counts, get a full combo into Ixorochi, and then again, I think that last sequence, he got back thrown, or did the back throw, then it is Mujinjaku, because you might think that Karen's going to dash forward, and you try to poke out a button, but he was one step ahead in that department there. But yeah, do you know what? We got to talk to the young man. He can't go to the casino, but he can talk to Logan some. He's old enough for that. So Logan, let's hear Killzu's thoughts.
You opened up with Armika and you were denied access to the casino. You lost the first game, but you switched back to Karin and you looked so comfortable. The spacing, the ranges, you were just waiting really patiently. The whiff punishes were excellent. Is that something you've trained a lot for this matchup?
I feel like I like the Karin-Alex matchup because it's slow and I can whiff punish some stuff. I tried Mika, but that didn't work. I don't know, my combo didn't work. I didn't play well, so I just think, well, go Karin and I will play my main. I'm confident with my main and that's it.
He definitely looked confident in that matchup. 3 straight, I believe it was, in the end to close it out. 30-10, the reverse of the score last time, and it really shows how important it is to have that home and away advantage. That win puts you back to the top of the leaderboard, which is definitely where you guys want to be. And after that result, I guess maybe we may not see Crimson in that spot against Problem X in the finals. It might be you back again with that win. It's great to have those options though, right? Your whole team is playing very, very well. What's the team spirit like?
I feel like everyone is confident for everyone. We just help a lot each other. I'm happy this time I can help Crimson to take the 20 points because last time I lost. So I'm happy Crimson know maybe even if it's not him.
Yes.
Even if it's not
you look
him.
Like casting a spell.
Yeah.
You're casting a spell on all of us with your play anyway. It was a great play. Sorry, carry on, continue.
Thank you.
Great stuff, man. Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you go and celebrate that big victory with your team. Congratulations, Kills You. Listen, he might not know his way around the microphone, but he knows his way around a controller. A fantastic performance with his Karen securing the victory, securing those points. 30 go over to Team BMS to take them back to the top of the leaderboard. Of course, Mouse Sports still pick up 10 points. Let's take a look at that leaderboard right now. And there you see BMS there riding high, 175 points. They are looking unstoppable right now. Only 1 loss in matches played. Of course, that was to Mouse earlier on this season. Mouse staying in the top 4. They do have a safety buffer there between Reason Gaming, but we still have 4 matches to play, so I would not get too comfortable. They're going to want to come back onto winning ways. Let's take a look about what we can look forward to in week 10 here at Street Fighter League. And Mouse will look to get straight back on the winning trail as they are at home versus Reason Gaming. And let me tell you, Problem X and his team are going to be coming out with a cutthroat killer instinct to make sure that they pull in as many points as possible, looking for that 40 again. We've got BMS back. And hopefully they are not going to be bullying Wild Blast, who are wild last right now. Not many points on the board, but a talented roster. Let's see if they can come together and find some team spirit to face this unstoppable force of BMS. It's been a fantastic Week 9 action here at Street Fighter League Pro Europe. Thank you so much to all the players, delivering some great action, incredible competition, and of course, big up my friends and colleagues on the broadcast team, Jammers and F-Word, with the insight, with the energy, doing the best as always. You know how it is. We'll be back Week 10 next week. 2 killer matches. Street Fighter League Pro Europe continues. We'll see you then.